What's going on, guys? Friday 15th of August, midday. We're over in Wootton. Customer's not here. She just bought this house they've exchanged yesterday. We're here to clean the whole of the upstairs landing and staircase. Park nice and close. All right, I'll show you around. They're ripping up all this here. And the lounge as well. I'll show you that anyway. I said it don't really need replacing, but there's some bad stains here. But she said she's got the description of these tiles, so she's gonna run this throughout so it'll all match. But yeah, we're doing the staircase. Ooh. First bedroom, little single box room. Double bedroom. A little bit of a wardrobe space in here. Ensuite, nice. And little double room as well. Little alcove there, obviously fitted wardrobes, they're staying put. But yeah, that's what we've got. I came yesterday to see her, to collect the key off her. Obviously they exchanged yesterday, so they got the key. I'd never met her before. And literally this is what I build my business on, is trust. She's never met me, I've never met her. She literally gave me the key, told me what she wants doing, gave her the price, happy, paid me cash there and then, job done. She trusts me to turn up the next day, i.e. today. What more could I ask for? And this is exactly why I run my business the way I do. I'm an honest guy, I'm upfront. Honesty is the best policy. Right, let's get set up then, shall we? I didn't check. Let's hope that the hot water is on. Fingers crossed. Can't hear a combi. I'm guessing there's a tank in the loft. Oh no, here we go. It looks like it's turned off. Not ideal. Let's turn that on and see. Alright, that's on. I'm guessing, if it's like mine at home, there's a tank in the loft looking at this control panel here. I just need it for pre-spray. Just mix up some blaze. Come on. Alright, let's override this. I think it's the same as mine at home. Water, boost, 3 hours. It's a bit overkill, but we'll give that 20 minutes, hopefully. Right, no hot water, but it's not a problem. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Kettle. I didn't think there'd be a kettle here. Obviously on my way here I thought, oh, bet the water's off, but luckily there's a kettle. So the owner, like I said, they're not fully moved in, but luckily they've got the kettle. So we'll do 2 litres of this. That's what we got there. 1700 ml. Put some cold in there. I want 5 litres of pre-spray. Like I said, I'm using Blaze from World of Clean. Solvent pre-spray. It's quite hot still, luckily. May not need another kettle. Tell you what, I'm going to need a litre of hot water in that. So I'll put the kettle on again, and then we'll get the pre-spray mixed up. I decant all my 10 litre tubs into this, because there's no point carrying 10 litres worth of, or 10 kilograms worth of pre-spray on the van. This is 2 scoops to 5 litres. Like I said, we're a litre short. I'm just waiting for the kettle to boil again. I'm just going to do half a scoop more, as the carpets are quite bad. But this will destroy it. Like I said, Blaze from Welder Clean, superb high performance solvent pre-spray. Give that a whip up. Some people use a whisk. I use an old syringe. Does what it needs to do. This mixes really well for a powder, but like I said, you do need to mix it or whisk it just to make sure you break up all the powder and that you're actually getting your full allowance of 2.5 scoops to 5 litres. I'm just waiting for that kettle to boil. It's nearly done. Quite a quick kettle, to be fair. Some people have them taps now, don't they, that they have like an instant hot water on them. I don't know whether I trust it though. That'll do. Just about to boil. All right, let's top this up. Bang on 5 litres. Lovely, lovely. One more stir for luck. Not that we need it. I'm Bedfordshire's finest. The way I work on a house like this, obviously get all set up, and then I hoover everything, top floor. I don't hoover the stairs because it's a bit silly, because obviously I'm still coming in and out. That'll be the last thing to get hoovered. Like I said, we're not doing the lounge, we're not doing the hallway. So we're going to crack on upstairs, get the hoovering done, and then pre-spray. Agitation with CRB Pro 35, best agitation that you can buy. If you are new to carpet cleaning and you've come across my channel, if you go right back, you'll see that I used to use a Sebo Duo. And that was like £350. I thought it was the bee's knees. Then I was like, nah, cleaning it was a pain. The hair that would get trapped in the brushes, because the brushes weren't removable. Well, they were, but you've got to undo 4 screws, get a leverage in there with a flathead screwdriver. It was just silly. And then I wanted to go into the hard floor game. So I thought, right, Pro 35, and you know what, it's an investment. It's a bit of an outlay, £2,200 I think you can pick it up for in the United Kingdom, from places like Clean Spec Cumbria. I got mine from there. Andrew will sort you out, he's superb. Or Nick at World of Clean, they sell it as well. But politely get the Pro 35 over the TM4. The TM4 is not made for hard floor cleaning. It's not made to get wet. It's not got the IP rating of the Pro 35. Get the Pro 35, trust me, it's worth every single penny that you put into it. I think I made my money back on it in about 6 months, just from opening up hard floor cleaning, tile and grout, Carndine, vinyl sheet flooring, things like that. So look at it as an investment, and obviously you can write it off as well with a tax man in the United Kingdom. So you can hand that in and say, oi, £2.5 back please, thank you very much. Whoa, like a glove, look at that. Woohoo! Don't know if I get the wand down there though, to be fair. You can see here, it's worn down, left hand side, right hand side of the bed. Previous owners obviously had the bed in the middle of the room. It's totally normal for this type of carpet, which is a polypropylene twist pile carpet. It's worn down in the footways where people have been walking on it over the years. I think this house is 4.5 years old. I can bring the pile back, but it's not going to look like this piece in the middle here. Customer understands that. Don't forget to hoover behind the door. We're not cowboys. A lot of cowboys don't even clean behind the door. It takes 2 seconds. 2 seconds to hoover it, 2 seconds to clean it. Stop being lazy. Some people don't even flip in hoover. Questionable. Right, let's see how much dry soiling we got out of that hoovering, shall we? Whew. Bad, isn't it? And some people do not hoover before they carpet clean. Imagine all that dry soiling. It sounds really bad in here, sorry. Imagine that dry soiling not being picked out of the carpet before people start carpet cleaning. It just turns to sludge. It's like sand. Do you know what I mean? When it's dry, you can pick it up. But when it's wet, it's like sludge. And people wonder why their carpets look dirty after a so-called professional has been in and cleaned their carpet for them. This is half of the problem. You've got to hoover. Should we talk pump sprayers? This pump sprayer has lasted me 2 years. I've been around the houses with pump sprayers, right? I've had Quasar, 3 litre, 5 litre, 7 litre. I've had the Works sprayer. If anybody uses that Works sprayer, politely, I think you're putting too much product down on a carpet. Way, way, way too much. This hose lock, Pulsar 7 litres, superb. All you have to buy is the yellow tip that goes in the end. And I had that anyway. Serves me well. It's like 58 quid from B&Q. I don't know why people mess around with pump sprayers, if I'm honest. Why spend £100 on something that don't work? So we're vacuumed, pre-sprayed all 3 bedrooms. Landing. Let's go and fire her up, shall we? Go rinse these 220. Always turn the pump off just to make sure it's primed right. There we go, Lucy. You see that needle? So I thought it was at 200. It's actually at 210. And fire the vacs up. Alright, let's go. And that is 3 bedrooms and the landing done. Obviously I'm not going to walk on the clean carpet unless I really have to when I collect my fans and things like that, but you can see the result. It is very, very worn down where the previous people that own this house have been walking. But yeah, customer knows that. Obviously you've got pile reversal here, so this has been walked on. This is brand new carpet. But yeah, customer understands that. She purely wanted it cleaned just to know that it's been cleaned, cleanliness. So that's what we've given her. Just the stairs to do now. I don't really know how I'm going to get footage of the stairs, but I'll try my best. A few stains on these stairs. They should come straight out though with the pre-spray that I'm using. Here's a little tip for you. Well, you should really know it already. It's common sense. Once you've finished, get all your hose, get it out of the house and away from the house, as it's easier to wrap up. Remember, get 2-inch hose where you can. So much easier. You think it's 2-inch coming out of, well, most portable machines in the UK are 2-inch coming out of the vacuum stacks. So why would you restrict that using 1.5-inch? No brainer, isn't it? Run 2-inch where you can. I know America, I think you can get 2.5-inch over there off of a truck mount, but honestly, my machine, most days, no more than 75 foot. It sucks like an absolute Dutch porn star at 75 foot. I reckon it'll go about 125, 150 foot. My machine. Get this done. Get packed up. Go home. Put my feet up until 4 o'clock. That's when my children are home from childcare. But the weekend's here. Let's show you around, shall we? Alright, shoes off, stairs are done, bit of head cam footage for you there. I think it was the only way it was going to get done. So yeah, bedroom 1 done, landing done, bedroom 2 done, master done. It's hot, it's Friday, I'm done for the weekend. I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.